This is a Cameroon Journal editorial with the subject, October 1st is not for a declaration of independence. It is for a total takeover of our country. Again, the subject of this editorial is October 1st is not for a declaration, it is for a complete takeover of our country. Southern Cameroonians have only a week left from today, Sunday, September 24, to formally reclaim their rights, their freedoms, territory, and above all, independence from La République du Cameroun. But we must acknowledge first of all that it was quite exciting and reinvigorating seeing the rehearsal demonstration that took place all over the Southern Cameroons last Friday. Indeed, they serve a reminder to La République du Cameroun that we can actually take back our country without firing a shot. We choose to call the Friday protest rallies a rehearsal because what we expect next Sunday, October 1, is going to be the mother of it all. It's going to be the Battle of Armageddon, the battle that ends the war. Revolutions in Tiananmen Square in China, Tunisia, Egypt, and other nations remind all of us that no potentate, no army, no matter its size and ammunition, can stand the people's power, not especially when those people are determined to turn out in their millions to demand a return of that which rightly belongs to them. But before we get to Boya on Sunday, October 1, one more thing needs to happen. At the Cameroon Journal, we are appealing to all Southern Cameroons parliamentarians and senators of both the CPDM party and the SDF to tender their resignations. And this is very important. Any parliamentarian and senator who doesn't resign between now and Sunday, October 1, and return home from Yaoundé would no longer be considered a Southern Cameroonian. In fact, you will need a passport to cross over to the Southern Cameroons after October 1. In the days ahead, we shall be reading the names of every one of our member of parliaments and senators and reminding them about the urgency to come back home. Should they fail or refuse to resign or come back home, we will then mark out all property that belongs to them in the Southern Cameroons, confiscate it, and consider it as spoils of the war. Recently, Bernard Okalia, Southwest Colonial Governor, referred to all of us as dogs. Well, it is time we demonstrate to him that the dogs do actually bark. Boya must produce 1 million people on Sunday, October 1. Same with Bamenda. Boya must overthrow Okalia on Sunday, October 1. His governor's mansion must fall, and if possible, make a Charles Taylor out of him. Muyenge, Muyoka, Ekona, Moya, Mutengene, Tiko. You don't need to carry out any protest in your town. All routes shall lead to Boya on Sunday, October 1. In Victoria, people's power must also prevail. The colonial SDO must be arrested, and once he is arrested, occupy his office to further instruction from the governing council. In Bamenda, the people must also take over the governor's mansion. All routes must lead to upstation from Bali, Chomba, Bafut, Babanki, Bambili, Bambui, Mendamkwe, Akum, Santa, and of course, all of Bamenda town, including Inkwen. Bamenda must send out at least 1 million people with a mission to take over the governor's mansion and have him arrested. And once the 2 governor mansions in Boya and Bamenda are occupied, stay there until further instructions arrive from our governing council. At the divisional levels in both the Southwest and Northwest, all routes should lead to the DO's offices. If you find them, you arrest them. If you don't find them, take over the offices and occupy them. Nobody should leave the premises until our defense forces have properly secured all the offices. That means in Kumba, Victoria, Indop, Mamfe, Kumbo, Inkambe, Batibo, Libuolem, Wum, Fundong, Kupe Maneguba, Indian, every division must arrest their SDOs and DOs. That is the mission. Nothing else. Taking our country back is a duty and a must come October 1. As we plan for Sunday, October 1, let's remember the message of Donald Trump, which we believe speaks in the face of our struggle. Donald Trump said, and I quote, "If righteous men do not confront the wicked few, then evil will triumph." He added, "When decent people in a nation become bystanders in their nation, the forces of destruction only gather power and strength." End quote. What is going on or what is going to happen on Sunday, October 1 cannot be blamed on us. For 56 years, La République du Cameroon stripped us naked of all that identify us as a people. Our forefathers protested, wrote petitions, held conferences, took positions, went to the African Union, went to the Commonwealth, and even to the United Nations. They begged for a federation, and instead of listening to them, they were told to go back to Biafra. Only 11 months ago, when our lawyers and teachers asked for reforms, they were arrested, brutalized, some sent to prison, while others took forced exile. Even in the midst of this, different factions amongst us have since called for national dialogue, but the regime in Yaoundé has refused to summon one. In the place of dialogue, they turn our land into a military zone, with our brothers, sisters, parents, and mothers arrested and tortured. And of course, many have paid the ultimate price already. President Paul Biya, for the entire period of this crisis, has not addressed it, not even for once. This is the reason why on October 1, we must take back our country by driving or arresting the colonial governors, all the SDOs and DOs in our territory. Our ancestors are watching at us. Dr. Indele is watching. Albert Mokong too. Foncha and Mona are hoping that we'll be courageous enough to do what they fought for all these years, including Jua and Mbile. Our remaining statesmen, Litumbe, Fosong, Ebong, Achu, Indangam, Info, and others, they are all waiting to take the message to Indele, Foncha, Muna, and others that will finally redeem them. And we must not forget that God, who has taken us this far, is still on our side. The Tobiases and the Sanballats, the Egyptians and the Goliaths, who have tormented and made us second-class citizens, come Sunday, we will see them no more. On Sunday, October 1, like Joshua and Caleb, 1 million in Boya and 1 million in Bamenda, let's come out like in Opopo, one man, one power, chanting, we are taking back our country, our Southern Cameroons. Again, you heard this from the Cameroon Journal. You can read the scripts of this editorial at CameroonJournal.com. And if you want to make a contribution, you can reach us at editor@CameroonJournal.com. Again, that email address is editor@CameroonJournal.com. Thanks for listening today. I am Chris Anu.